Hello, everybody. We're back for some more Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Let's go to Goo Lagoon. Because after we go to Goo Lagoon, we are going to go ahead and go into the Poseidon, which is that 15 spatula thing. And we're going to defeat the first major boss. It's funny how close the beach is to SpongeBob's house. Huh? This robot's called Monsoon. Watch out for his lightning attack. Parsing me as a threat.
Oh,
you dare?
SpongeBob, do I look burned?
well, you do look a little red.
Indeed.
Barnacles. That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no.
Everybody will burn, and then it'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly. You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot.
Also, indeed.
The robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector.
I'm not sure if there's supposed to be an S on that previous text box.
Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
Indeed. Again. Alright, so I'll start bashing buttons.
I get it.
Doink. And I believe... yeah, it's the other one. Yeah, again, sorry for episode 1 being so obnoxiously quiet. I'm just like... I did not realize that my filters were not active at that point. Yeah, that top one there I don't think we need to use. Alright, so the reflectors are lined up and they will stay like that until we get over there. Now there's a sock that we need to get on top of that lifeguard tower. So we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Another episodic recap thing. We got most everything that we could out of downtown. We have to come back with the cruise bubble later for a sock and for a golden spatula. And now there's supposed to be animations with these carpets, these bath towels showing up, but they just spawn out of thin air now. There's supposed to be like a bubble pop-in animation or something. This is all from the original game, but again, with dev time, they just did not have the leeway to get everything, like, good and gone. Good, gone, and done. I already failed. So we gotta go around and do that again. That sound effect is still so loud. I jumped way too quickly on that last section. I'm still trying to get used to the camera controls right now. I'm remembering how to play, just generally. It's just like, it's taking a minute for me to catch on with the camera stuffs. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Spin! That was almost bad. Again. Alright. Now we can drop Patrick for the time being. There's another something we have to do after we pay him pay a bunch of these shiny objects to a clam. Let's not go that way. Squeesh! But there's a bunch of people on balloons, and we need to get them down from said balloons.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled! They're carrying the children out of control!
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Okay. Doink. Now the fun part about this specific side thing, each of them, like, gets blasted over to Mrs. Puff. And they just fall out of the sky. It's raining children.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
No. Let's hop down here.
Shines.
That ledge right there is where we need to bring Patrick. And I believe there's a bus stop over there. Looks to be so. Okay. Okay, got it. I'm feeling rumbles in my controller whenever those things start to sink, so...
My hero! You've saved the children! Here's a golden spatula as a reward.
Imagine their backsides are going to be hurting for a while after all that. For me, I'm sounding surprisingly more upbeat than I usually am. I guess that's because I have to redo this because all my audio was screwed up. Whatever. After this, we get to deal. Oh, there's a bus stop right here. I did not even realize the thing. Either way, let's grab some of these stone tikis. Grab the tiki. Throw it over there. And then usually they would stack, but I guess you don't need it more than one, so 2200. Let's open that up. It gives us a button to push. And it activates all this. I really wish that the BFBBR, the devs of this game, would open up the workshop on this game, because I imagine there's a lot of people who want to put mods into it. Just like general fixes and stability things. I'm sure plenty of people would find this style to add like all the remaining content that's still out of the game's base. I can imagine a full redux for this game, like very, very quickly after a workshop would be open. I think there's other ways to do mods. Ah. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna stay, Patrick. Hopefully we can get up here easily. Hey, we actually didn't activate the boom tiki. Sweet. Get up here for another sock. We can come down here, then we can blow this guy up. Because we don't need to be up there anymore. Now the reason we're being Patrick is because there's a freeze fruit in here. And it'll get us a sock. That sound effect is overly loud for no reason. After this, I got, I think, 2 episodes. Yeah, I got 2 episodes that I need to redo to catch up on. That's a jerk thing to do. I think I should have the time to play full catch up here. Whoa. I do want to record another episode for my World 2 of Minecraft Hardcore. As I think I've made substantial progress. I made my fishing farm for it. I've got a maxed out pickaxe that I just finished assembling. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Mending and Efficiency 5. I believe it's a mithril pickaxe. So that'll help me get a lot of treasure real quick. As in ore and all that. I believe we're going to be going to the Nether in that episode 3 for World 2. So we need to be Spongebob in here for the time being.
Hello, Gary. What's new? Don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy. Ow. There's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow.
Alright. So we have our mission. Notice how the goo is rising and sinking. If you hold off for a second with your like rush traveling, you can come down here and you'll find that, oh hey, there's an overhang and there's a sock. So grab the thing and come back up here. And there is supposed to be cutscenes for basically all of these rocks falling. But again, because of dev time constraints, they really were not able to put in a lot of things that the original game had. So, this next sock that I'm getting is kind of tricky, because it is actually really, it's difficult to see where your shadows are. And that's how you really, like, get going. Especially with all this other geometry in the way. So let's blow up these tikis. Cave paintings. good amount of shiny objects going forward. And no, you do not need to do what I'm doing here, because that's what happens. But, since we got the sock, we are good to go. Up and over. This whole area is a big loop, so you only have to go around a couple times here and there. If you're hurting for a few shiny objects, you can drop down here for a 50. Owie! Ah, it knocked me into the goo. Sadness. I believe that's the last of these we have to knock down. Alright. And now the freezy fruit thing. We gotta get over there as Patrick. Well, second to last thing we have to knock down. Yeah, let's turn into Patrick and then we can go ahead and get that sock. Whee! Pick the thing up, please. There's such a lack of response with a lot of the things in this game. And in the original, you were able to go under that bridge. Because Patrick's head didn't really have a hitbox. Can we grab the thing? Thank you. Okay, so we're almost done with Goo Lagoon. Even though we have this whole next area thing to go through.
Sorry, but the carnival is closed. A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward.
Okay. So, get rid of the robots. And make sure everything's safe.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Unfortunately, breaking that also breaks the pier. Platforms. Play this game or sock.
Ooh, present everyone.
Yay, we win.
Ooh, a blue one. Ooh, again.
Trying to remember, I think we have 2 socks left over. There's one from defeating that Duplicatotron. And then there's one on top of the games sector.
That water looks mighty cold. I will crush them.
Yeah. So the sock I mentioned is right up there. We can just do that.
Smoothies!
I think we're, aside from getting up to the bumper boats, we're good for using Patrick for the rest of this. Actually, no. No, after we get this bungee jump thing over here done, we have to go back to Patrick. We have to go under the pier. Oh, we also have to go talk to Mr. Krabs as Patrick. Whee! There's no real benefit to going on that slide. Except if you want to have an easier shot at getting that sock. But you can abuse the terrain and you can jump on top of the other tents in the way that I did previously. Let's grab the thing, throw the thing. Squeesh! Alright, bumper boats are now clear. We can go grab the spatula from Mr. Krabs now. And for the record, it's not just the ticket booth.
Here is your reward.
He also tells you you gotta go clear out the bumper boats. I'm still trying to figure out how everything is just seemingly floating. That bumper boat section does not look like it has enough support on it. Then again, patchwork is always fun. I jumped too quickly. I think going back to Jellyfish Fields, we're gonna wait on that until we have both the Bubble Bowl and the Cruise Bubble. So that we can just make one return trip to get that missing sock in the first section. We got the thing. Yay. 25. And now we can actually get into rock bottom with that amount. And I believe getting out of here we're going to have 26. And then getting out of the major boss number 1, we will have 27. In the next episode, I'm going to open up with getting 2 specific spatulas. And there's also a few socks that I can get. But we are going to go into rock bottom next. That is for the next big level we're tackling. And then after that, we're going to go to Sand Mountain, and then we're going to do the Murmur Lair. The Murmur Lair is also going to be layered with the major boss number 2. Major boss number 3 is the final boss. Okay.
Congratulations, SpongeBob. You're king of the beach.
Here, have a golden spatula. Sweet. I'm well aware that I can just warp on out of here, but I feel like walking away from the beach is a bit more fun, because taking a little more time is not going to hurt anybody. This game is relatively short compared to a lot of the things I have plans for. So I don't mind taking a little bit extra time here. I could have swore I unlocked that last time. Bring it on.
Defending the Poseidon, a small square guy. And his challenger, a huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel.
It's a giraffe.
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
Okay, so gotta love one of the most buggy fights in the entire game.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
It's so clunky.
Looks like the robot left itself vulnerable.
I wanna play.
And if we're not playing,
We're fighting for our lives. I wanna play, I wanna play.
all right.
Spelling the old clothesline move.
She just stops.
The robot's losing its head.
Hello?
What a shocking takedown by Patrick. Looks like Patrick has a big opportunity here.
Carry a lot of stuff around.
Oh,
Bzzz.
flying head thing move by Patrick. Looks like Patrick has a big opportunity here.
Pick the thing up, please.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Your turn, SpongeBob.
Spelling the old clothesline move.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh, what an uppercut.
You really cannot jump through that, can you?
Nice move by Spongebob. This match is just about over.
You can, however, skip it entirely.
Down and staying down. What an upset here at the Poseidon.
Cool. That was quite a battle. Didn't take too long.
It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait,
There's more.
golden spatula. And that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
All right, that'll do it for this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Hey, Plankton.
Hey, Plankton.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No.
No, not really.
Exactly. And as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much.
Text box too small.
You might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna think for you.
This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the jump bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and now we have this.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Yay.
Smells like
So, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and bye for Rock Bottom.